Hello. How many countries have you ever taught in?
8.
Oh, 8?
Almost really much.
Do you remember?
Which ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the U.S. obviously is one.
Yeah.
So if I'll go east. Ireland, Spain, Saudi Arabia, Russia,
Yeah.
Qatar, Japan, and Korea.
Oh.
That's 9? Oh,
Yeah,
9, sorry.
Yeah. So, did you learn second language?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a kid, when I was 5 years old, my family, we moved to France.
Oh, yeah.
And I lived there for 4 years, so I learned French when I was a kid. I went to a
yeah.
French school.
So, what kind of language can you speak?
So I can still speak French,
Yeah.
but I'm out of practice.
Yeah.
And then I also lived in Spain for 3 years, so I learned some Spanish there.
Yeah.
And so I can speak Spanish. Okay.
Spanish, English,
And French.
French. So why did you choose to teach in foreign countries?
Well, like probably a lot of teachers, that was sort of the perk of the job. Teaching is great, but you can also go teach in a foreign country, so you can live in other cultures and see the world. So I mostly wanted to go see the world.
Want to see world?
The world, yeah.
Yeah. Why did you choose those countries?
Good question. My first country was Korea, and I chose it, to be honest, because I had Korean students here.
Yeah.
I used to work for the extension a long time ago, 95, and the student group I worked with a long time was from Korea University.
Yeah.
So Korea was on my mind, and there were a lot of jobs in Korea at the time.
Yeah.
So I went.
Oh.
And then I had other reasons for other countries, but I could talk for a long time about that.
Yeah. So what do you like to teach? Speaking, grammar, composition, or reading?
Which one do I like the most, you
Yeah.
mean? Oh, I like them all, because I've taught them all a lot. Speaking and listening classes are the most dynamic, it's the most exciting.
Yeah.
But they're all fine.
So, have you ever had some difficulty or special experiments living in foreign countries?
You mean like, what kind of,
Special
experiences, like out of the ordinary?
difficulty, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, sure. Of course. Lots, tons. I think I don't know if I told you, in Saudi Arabia, I was only there for 6 months,
Yeah.
but I got arrested 3 times. And each time it was because they thought I had a camera, and I was
Yeah.
taking pictures of things that I shouldn't be taking pictures of. But it was only true that one time I had a camera. The other times I didn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I had a few challenges there.
How about food?
Food, like in general,
Yeah, in general, in foreign countries, food.
I'm pretty adventurous, I like to try different food.
Yeah.
I like almost everything. So for example, in Korea, I'd never had kimchi before,
Yeah.
so I had to learn to like kimchi, and so by the time I left there, I really loved it, but at first it was hard.
Yeah.
And the spicy red pepper sauce on everything was hard at first,
Yeah.
but then at the end I loved it. It's like that. And Saudi food is simple,
Yeah.
not a lot of vegetables,
Yeah.
so that was a bit hard, but still tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes getting used to.
So, what do you think about what are the the students between America and other countries?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard question to answer because everybody's different. But if you say anything general, I suppose the only answer is that American students, on the whole, seem to be. They seem to think that they need to participate. It's normal that they have to participate. Each student feels they have to say something, join in. It's normal. Because from the youngest grades, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
My son in preschool is encouraged to say something. I mean, that's how young it starts.
Oh, yeah.
But then in other countries, like in Korea or Japan, for example, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
So that was hard because I'm trying to teach English. I'm trying to teach people to speak,
Yeah.
but they were reluctant to speak. So that was a big difference for me.
Okay. So, do you want to go back again to teach
Abroad?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And another question. What do you think about Eastern Center?
About
Extension Center?
Oh, the Extension Center.
Yeah, it is.
It's great. I mean, on the whole, again, there's a lot of things to say about it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
on the whole, I would say it's great. I've maintained before that it's my best job I've ever
Yeah.
had. So it's, our buildings are kind of old and the
Yeah.
technology is kind of old,
Yeah.
but it's very relaxed.
Yeah.
It's very casual.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. And so that's nice, compared to places where I've worked, like Seoul or in Osaka or in downtown Moscow,
Yeah.
where things are a little bit more serious and formal.
Yeah.
And here it's just very laid back. It's nice.
Okay. So, do you have any complaint to students?
Oh, I have all
Oh.
kinds of complaints about students.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not really.
Yeah.
The only time it's a problem is when you have a class where there are many different types of students in one
Yeah,
class.
yeah.
Some are very serious and motivated, and some are not, and that's difficult. But
Yeah, I'm sorry.
you're sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I wasn't saying anything about you.
Just apologize. So the last question: why are you teaching?
Why?
Yeah.
I think it's something that I like to do. I mean, I didn't know I was going to teach for a career when I started, but I liked it. I like dealing with people. It's a social job,
Yeah.
and I like that. I don't like sitting in a cubicle all day,
Yeah.
and it's not an office job.
Yeah.
I'm sort of independent, as a teacher. You have your classes. You work alone in a sense.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's relaxed that way. And every class is different.
Yeah.
So every day, even this class, every day is different.
Yes.
So that's what's nice about the job.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah. Bye bye.